Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first video of mine that you're stumbling across, hi, my name's Courtney and I love playing around with the Curly Girl method. And for a long time now, I have been desperately wanting to test out all my stylers and see side by side how each styler performs. So for the past 2 weeks, I have been knee deep in hair creams. All right, because I'm a little bit sciencey and I am approaching this sort of from the aspect of a science experiment, here is the premise. I am going to be keeping my shampoo, conditioner, plopping technique, diffusing time all the same for all the stylers. The shampoo and conditioner that I'm using are the Strands Hair Care custom formulated shampoo and conditioner. I've talked about them before here on my channel, but basically those are literally formulated for my hair. So I felt like those would be a really good base for testing out all of these stylers. I want to make sure that the shampoo and conditioner aren't going to interfere with the results, right? And then I apply everything exactly the same. All the creams I'm applying the same way on soaking wet hair, glaze, rope, scrunch. Then I plop my hair in my Perfect Hair Care towel for 5 to 10-ish minutes. And then I am diffusing my hair to the 90% dry mark and then letting it finish air drying. And I'm taking pictures and documenting the results. Now, because I had so many creams, I decided that I was going to be washing and styling my hair every day because y'all saw, like, that's a decent number of products. If I waited 3 or 4 days in between each one, it would have been months before I got through all these products. And the weather would have changed, my hair length would have changed, there would have been more things that were changing. The cool thing about the Strands Hair Care is that I can use it every single day and it's not going to mess up my hair. It's not going to overstrip my hair. It's going to give it the right amount of protein that it needs so that I'm not over moisturizing my hair by washing it every day. So now that you understand the premise, let's jump into the stylers themselves. First off, this is what my hair looks like completely product free using just the Strands Hair Care shampoo and conditioner. I plopped my hair, I diffused my hair, and I got to say, like, this may have been the best product free hair day I have ever had. Also, you'll notice that I am not using any leave-in. When I'm doing these experiments, I'm leaving the leave-in step variable out. It is just the shampoo, conditioner, and styler. Anyway, this was just a 2-product wash day, shampoo and conditioner. As you can see from this cutesy little video, I am showing you the amount of shine and curl enhancement. I've got to say that I was really impressed with how far up the curls went. But here is what my hair looked like by the end of the day. You can see that it is much more stretched out. The pieces did not hold their shape at all. And I have noticed a definite trend in doing these wash days every single day. Around 5 p.m., without a doubt, without fail, my hair is going up in a pineapple. So this is what my hair looked like at the end of the night. I had clearly already washed my face and gotten ready for bed. I had had my hair up in a pineapple for a few hours. I took it down to take some pictures. It is pretty stretched out, but still pretty shiny. So my hair looked really good at the beginning of the day, but had completely no hold. 100% to be expected because my fine hair just doesn't have the structure and the muscles to hold itself in its shape all day, especially when I pull it back in a bun. And then a pineapple. Am I the only one who does that? Like, if I'm cooking supper, my hair is going up so that I can cook without my hair getting in the food, right? The first product that I tested out was the Bounce Curl Clump and Define Cream. I had used this before by layering gels on top of it, and oh man, it had given me some amazing amazing wash days. So this is what my hair looked like when I first started the day. I was very excited about the curl clumps that I had, and there was not terrible curl enhancement, but I noticed that my hair had some odd stringy straight pieces in the back that I didn't necessarily get or understand because everything else was so well clumped together. This is definitely the most moisturizing of all the creams that I have tried so far. It has that classic Bounce Curl perfume smell. It is a little bit perfumey, but it's sweet and good, and I really like the way this smells. This is what my hair looked like at the end of the day. It held better than my product-free hair. It had a little bit more hold, but you can absolutely see that my hair is a little bit stretched out. Yes, it had been put up in a pineapple. I'm pretty sure I worked out that day too. So all things considered, it held decent. You can tell that overall, compared to my product-free hair, my curl pattern is starting further down my head. And I think this is because creams are inherently a little bit heavy and they'll stretch out your curl pattern a little bit. So you will notice that as a trend with all the creams that I talk about. One quick thing, this is protein free and contains a little bit of glycerin about halfway down on the ingredients list. I did not notice my hair having a reaction to the glycerin in this product, so there's that. Next up, we have the Trelux 4-in-1 Hydrating Cream. Curl Supreme does contain some protein, which I love. It is glycerin free, but if you are very sensitive to coconut oil, it has coconut oil in it. This is what my hair looks like when I first started the day. I felt like it had decent volume and curl enhancement, but you can see looking at the back that it is just more stretched out. That is just the nature of what creams look like in my hair, how they behave. So everything is really chunked together on that one side. I felt really good about the curls that I had happening. But again, everything's just starting, the curls are just starting further down on my head, and I think that's due to the weight of the cream. This is what my hair looked like at the end of the day. Those curl clumps had stuck together and stuck around for the whole day. I was pretty impressed. And things with this one didn't stretch out nearly as much as it did with the Bounce Curl. It held its shape. It didn't stretch out any more than it at least started the day with. I really felt good about this cream. I have really enjoyed this cream in the past when I put the Trelux High Definition Gel on top. Also, both the Bounce Curl and the Trelux cream are very concentrated. All right, now for a drugstore hair cream. This is the Cantu Moisturizing Curl Activating Cream. This is a cult favorite in the curly girl community for a good reason. I really like this product. It does contain glycerin, but it is protein free. Oh no, it's not protein free. It has glycerin and it contains protein. It has hydrolyzed silk in there. Does it have any more? I've read so many ingredients labels over the past few days, I've completely forgotten. Two of my favorite proteins personally, the silk amino acids and the hydrolyzed silk are in this product. I find that those proteins make my hair feel really silky. Anyway, this is what my hair looked like right after I got done styling it. Curls are a little bit more stretched out, but this was pretty good. Starting out the day, you can see that my hair is shiny and voluminous and bouncy. Things are pretty well organized. The curl clumps are looking pretty good. I feel like this cream, I didn't have the weird stringiness that I noticed the first 2 days I was doing this experiment. This is what my hair looked like at the end of the day. It held pretty well. I felt pretty good about this. Again, I am pulling my hair back. I am going and working out. I am not babying this hair at all. I have a pretty consistent schedule with when I put my hair up, how often I work out, etc. Also, my workouts aren't anything crazy. They're very light right now, so it's not like I'm sweating profusely on one day and then the next day, next time I work out, I'm not. It's kind of consistent. Next up, we have one of my favorites. It is the AG Recoil. This is like a cream gel. It's in a cream. I'm putting it in the cream category. They just call it a curl activator, but I included it here. It does contain some glycerin and some proteins in here. It also has a starch as the second ingredient. It gives this product a really interesting feel. This product, I think, gave me really good curl enhancement and curl clumps. It almost makes your hair feel like a tiny bit gritty, but in a good way. Like it's going to hold its shape. And shame on me, this one, I did not get pictures of how it held up at the end of the night. I fell asleep before I took pictures. I'm sorry about that. But just know that it didn't change too terribly much. It did stretch out more than with the Trey Luxe 4-in-1 Supreme. That one of the cream so far has held the best in my hair. Moving on. Next up is Jessie Curl Confident Coils. They don't call this a cream, but it's Jessie Curl's version of a hair cream in my mind. It's a white liquidy consistency, and it has very similar ingredients in it to the rest of the curl creams, so that's why I threw it in this category. This is what my hair was looking like right after I styled. This was by far the most curl enhanced day I had had since doing the curl creams. My curl clumps were a little bit smaller than with the other creams, but it was definitely more voluminous and curl enhanced. I was real happy with how my hair started that day. And this is what my hair looked like at the end of the night. It definitely stretched out. No surprise, no shocker. I don't think it's stretching out any more than the other products, but you can see that it didn't necessarily hold super tight to its shape. Y'all are probably going to get tired of me saying that because I'm going to be saying it this entire video. Next up is the Luss Love Your Curls All-in-One Complete Styler. This one is for the kinky hair. I have tried out the wavy formula that they offer, and I've tried out the kinky. I have not tried out the curly formula, but the reason I got the kinky is that it theoretically has the most hold of all of their stylers, and this is what my hair was looking like right after I got done styling. I was really happy with the volume and wave in my hair. Things were clumpy, things were looking good, and there wasn't any weird stringiness happening like has happened with some of the other creams. This is what my hair looked like at the end of the night. I would say that this held just as well as the Trey Luxe Curl Supreme 4-in-1 cream thing. It did a very good job with the hold, and I felt like I could have easily gotten a day 2 out of this without too much trouble, too much refreshing. It was lovely. Next up, we have the Curlsmith Weightless Air Dry Cream. This and the Bounce Curl are the most hydrating curl creams that I own. As we move into winter, I start substituting out using leave-in in my hair for a curl cream. And when it's real dry, I know that I can count on this and the Bounce Curl to keep my hair nourished and moisturized. This is what my hair looked like right after I got done styling it. And yeah, it's not very curl enhanced. It's very stretched out. There are less hold ingredients in this product than are in some of the other creams, but my hair smelled good because this smells like watermelon, and this is what my hair looked like at the end of the night. It's even more stretched out, and there are places that are completely straight, but I did actually notice that certain pieces like chunked up together and started hanging out in curl families, while other pieces went like bone straight in my hair. So that was interesting. I know it's really nourishing and hydrating if my hair like chunks up into pieces together. Clearly I had worked out and stayed in my workout clothes all day that day. So from morning till evening. Did you know that all calories while consumed wearing workout clothes are negated? Just kidding. Next up is the Mielle Babaçu Brazilian Curly Cocktail Curl Cream. This one does contain lanolin, so if you throw it into something like isitcg.com, it will kick it back as not being Curly Girl approved. This does contain glycerin, and I'm trying to remember if it contained any proteins. There are some proteins right at the very end of the ingredients label, but anyway, this is what my hair looked like right after I got done styling it. This actually had a bit of grit to it when I had it in my hair, very similar to the AG Recoil. And there are a lot of nourishing butters and oils in this product, and it definitely felt heavy on my hair. Not terrible, but of the creams that I tried, this one was maybe the heaviest one. This is what my hair looked like at the end of the night. It definitely didn't hold amazing. It did stretch out quite a bit. It looked way better at the beginning of the day, but this smells really good. It smells like lime. When I styled my hair with this, I styled in the morning and then went about my day and then came back into my bathroom a few hours later, and it still smelled really good. Next up is the Zotos All About Curls Bouncy Cream. I have had this product for a very long time. I believe it is glycerin free, and it does contain some proteins in it. I am not seeing coconut oil in here, so if your hair is reactive to coconut oil, oh, glycerin's hiding in it. Sorry, glycerin's near the bottom of the ingredients label. I have never noticed my hair reacting to this product, the glycerin in it, which is why I thought it was glycerin free. Anyway, this is what my hair looked like at the beginning of the day. Not the most curl enhanced my hair has been with the curl creams, but it definitely felt really good. It felt lightweight, and it was shiny, it was bouncy. And even though I'm trying my absolute best to style my hair exactly the same every single day, it's possible that if I were to do this whole experiment over again, there would be minor tweaks in it. So like, for example, maybe on the Confident Coils day, I just had a really good styling day and I really scrunched in the product the right number of times and diffused my hair for the exact number of minutes and seconds my hair wanted. Whereas with another one, I may have diffused for slightly too long or not long enough. I tried to keep all the variables the same. Anyway, this is what my hair looked like at the end of the night with the Zotos. I felt like it held really well. It didn't start out super curl enhanced, but it didn't lose its shape terribly quickly. I was pretty happy with how it looked and how it felt. And then last but not least, we have the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk. This does contain a paraffin, which is a wax, which if you throw it into an ingredients checker like isitcg.com or curlspot.com, it will kick it back as not being Curly Girl approved. I will say that of all the products I've tried, this one is very lightweight. There's a tiny bit of grit to it, so like I feel like I'm not losing volume. Most of the time when I was looking at my hair with these creams, I felt like my hair had no volume, like none. But this one, I feel like I have more than I did with the other ones. Also, I believe it is glycerin free. It does have the ethyl hexyl glycerin right at the bottom. Side note, that ingredient does not behave like glycerin. It just behaves like another thing. Even though it says ethyl hexyl glycerin, it's not glycerin. It doesn't act like glycerin. It's derived from glycerin, but don't avoid it like you would avoid glycerin. All right, anyway, it also contains some proteins and it smells really good. It's in my hair today, which is why I'm talking about the volume, because it's in my hair today. Through the magic of editing, I will also include pictures of how this held up, and you can tell me in the comments down below, how do you think this held up in comparison to the other creams? Because I haven't seen it yet. All right, guys, that is it for my curl creams. I tested out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in total, and this was actually a lot of fun. I did find that my hair hit the 90% dry mark way quicker than when I diffused my hair with a gel in it, so that was kind of nice. I felt like this was a really quick and easy wash day, even though I was having to wash every single day, back to back to back, to get through it all. In the middle of this experiment, I noticed that my hair was beginning to tip into over moisturized territory, so I did clarify my hair and do a protein treatment about halfway through so that the creams that I tried at the beginning would be comparable to the creams I tried at the end, because if you put a product on over moisturized hair, it's not going to look as good as the product that you put on balanced hair. So I did keep my hair balanced. I was paying attention to my hair. I did take a few breaks here and there. There were days that I skipped washing and styling altogether. And of all the curl creams, I was going to pick a favorite, but I hate picking favorites because what works for me may not work for you, and the one that's my favorite may not be your favorite. All of these have different uses in my healthy hair routine. I really liked the Confident Coils and the Trey Luxe 4-in-1 cream. I think my favorite, I don't want to pick favorites, but I really liked the Trey Luxe. The Trey Luxe was really good. That is it, guys, for all of the curl creams that I have in my collection. Again, there are a couple that I have that I didn't include and test out. You guys know me. I love trying out new products. So if you have a favorite curl cream that was not included in this video and you think it would really behoove me and our friends in the comments to try it out, let me know down below. If you haven't and you'd like to, go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell, because we have more videos coming in this series. Next up, I will be testing custards and light hold gels. And once I get through all of those, I will be back to show you exactly how all those stylers performed in my hair on their own. What do you guys think? Do you think it would be fun to do like a wash day with all the winners of each category? So let's say I do curl creams, curl enhancers, custard, light hold gel, hard hold gel, foams and mousses, and do a whole wash day with all those products from one category once we get done with all of them. I feel like that would be pretty cool. All right, I hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye!